B-A-T-C-H-I-N-P-I-P-S. I've been B-A-T-C-H-I-N-P-I-P-S. I've been.
Hey, it's your man Charlie P. Y'all check your boy out taking this angel dust trade on my FTMO account. As usual, all the links to my templates and indicators are going to be in the description. And then I'm also leave a link to my angel dust strategy video so you can check that out as well. All right, y'all. I just woke up and that is angel dust on EuroCAD. Looks like I already missed my entry, so I'm just going to go ahead and hop in, even though I'm probably getting in at a little bit bad of an entry, and I'll put my stop loss right below the 144 EMA, which is my purple line. So ideally I would have liked to have gotten in below the gold line, but we'll go into all that in just a second because I'm going to break down the strategy in full. Even though I've got a strategy video out there, I'm just trying to wait and see if this comes back below the gold. Then I'm gonna hop in with just a little bit more, and there it is. I'm gonna let it come down just a little further though. I guess I should have gone ahead and got in with a little bit more. I thought it was gonna come down a little further. Yeah, well. All right, I'm gonna add just a little bit more to it. Now that we're back, more so where I wanted to get in. Okay, so let's break this strategy down. Well, dang, they keep giving me better entries. I guess I should have been patient. All right, that's the last one I'll go in on just to make up for that. All right, so let's break this down for real this time. Oh my gosh. Of course, I forget to turn my alarm off and it'll jack my video up. All right, let's try this one more time. Hopefully I don't get distracted or nothing this time. Okay, so let's talk about angel dust and why I took this trade. First thing I did is we start off on H1. Every single time, all my strategies, they start off on the H1 chart or the H1 time frame. So what you want to look for is, since we're in an uptrend, if price starts to come down and coast along or ride along the 10 EMA, that's my white line. It's the 10 EMA. So you see how it's just riding along the 10 EMA, right? But then at the same time, the Ehlers Fisher is below the 50 level down here. So that's an opposing set of factors right there. We're in an uptrend and riding along the 10 EMA, about to bounce up off of that. But this is below the 50 level. That's the first thing you want to look for. That gives you a clue that says, hey, this might turn into an angel dust trade. Now, where does angel dust specifically, that term, come from? Well, it's what I like to call PCP. I look for peak, center, pass. And that's how I really confirm the move. So my first clue is it's riding along the 10, but this is below the 50 level down here. But my real confirmation is I have peak, center, pass. So let me draw that out for you right quick. All right, right there. So basically, it's just a fancy way of saying look for like a W formation. Since we're in an uptrend, everybody knows about M's and W's in the market for the most part. If you've been trading for a while, this is just my way of looking for a W. So here's the top of my W or my peak, and then it comes down. Here's my center point right here. And this is, I guess, where my way of looking at it differentiates from other folks, is I locate where's the center point, and I always draw a line there. Now the center point can change, but in this situation, this is pretty much a pretty blatant center point. It comes down some more, and then I look for a H1 candle to completely close. It has to close past the center point. And it did that right here in London session. Once it closes past my center point, I officially have PCP, peak, center, pass. Now angel dust is confirmed. Y'all know angel dust is PCP on the streets. Nah, I'm talking about, I ain't no gangster, but don't push me. You know what I mean? Nah, for real, I am probably the least conflictory person you'll ever meet. But anyway, once H1 confirms PCP, all we do with this at that point is go to the M15 time frame and wait on price to come back down and grab our 50 EMA on M15. So that's our gold line. The price came down and grabbed it right here. This just wasn't within my trading hours that I say, hey, you know, I'll get into a trade right here. But during New York session, when I am willing to trade, then it came back down and it grabbed the gold line. This was a news event, so that's why this wick is really long right here. As you can see, I did adjust my stop loss just a little bit because it kept coming down, but I guess I'll probably drag it up now and have just a little bit less risk going on. I'm gonna put it in profit here in just a second. But what was I saying? Because I don't even remember. Oh yeah. But anyway, I'm just waiting on it to come back down and grab my gold line, which it did during a news event right here. And that's why I was saying when I first got on, like, dang, I think I missed my entry because I saw it already grab the gold line, or came down a little bit below the gold line, but it did. So I got in that first trash entry, which, you know, I didn't know it was going to be trash. I thought I missed it. But that's why that very first entry, let me clear that out. Remember this one right here, why I got in on that one. Ideally, this last entry, that's the perfect place to get in. So if I had gotten in my initial entry in the perfect one, then we only would have had 4 pips worth of drawdown on this trade. Even though I took a trash entry initially, let's see, that was 11 pips of drawdown still. So not terrible, you know, I mean, it could have been worse, but yeah, I think that's still a solid trade. As you can see, we're shooting up now. So like I said, I'm going to end up adjusting my stop loss to put it in profit here pretty soon, but we need to find a take profit point first. So how are we doing? Oh, dang, we already up 9 G's. Word. But let's go ahead and find a take profit point. And this is on my FTMO account, by the way. I just passed the $200,000 account challenge last week. And so I am basically starting to try to build this up and hopefully be able to retire off this mug soon. My plan is to, once I get my, take my first profit split on this one, I'm going to buy one more challenge to max my, you know, get the max allocation. They'll give you 400K up front. And so I'm going to do one more challenge so that I can officially have the max that they'll give me. Take some of that money, pour it into my personal account, and then build my personal account up faster that way. So like, let's say, for example, I take a profit split of like 20K or 30K or something like that the first time around. Well, I'll take maybe 5K of that, pour it into my personal account, and then try to build that up to 50 or 100K or something like that. And then, you know, just kind of keep doing like that in case something ever happens where FTMO folds, which I don't foresee that happening, but you know, you never know. But anyway, let's get back to talking about these take profit points. This is where I'm going to put it. Actually, I'm going to put it just a little bit lower than that. The reason I'm choosing this is because this is basically a point where price tends to play around. As you can see, it wicked through this point here, came down, and it hit this point on a wick here. Then it went down, came up, and then it stopped right here and bounced off this same zone. Basically, I'm just looking at this zone right here, and price keeps playing around right here. So anytime price comes to that zone, it tends to go the other way or just, you know, bounce off of it. So all my take profits, I'm going to drag up into this zone, and that's where we will take profit. So that should be approximately, let me pull these out. So that'll be what, about 5K, 5K, and 25K. So that'll be around 35,000 if our take profits are hit. That'll be a good day. All right, so we'll come back and see how this thing, actually, nope, let me just go ahead and protect myself. Bam. I'm gonna go ahead and put all my stops in profit. So now we're risk-free and we can just let this thing ride. All right, we'll come back and see what happens. Hey, can I be transparent with y'all real quick? I ain't never made 20K in 30 minutes like that. I'm finna take profit because I don't want to ruin this. I'm just gonna take it because that's a first, and I don't want to ruin that and jag it up. You know what I'm talking about? That was 30 minutes and 20K, bruh. Accomplishment unlocked. Y'all are watching your boy grow. And even if this had been like a 5-hour trade, I'd have been just as excited. I know I should have let that ride. I'm actually letting it ride on my personal accounts. But yeah, I had to go on and take it on this FTMO, and just because that was a dope trade. So that was right at, let's see, from here, and we got in kind of around. So that was about, on my worst entry, 70 pips. On my best entry, it was about 80 pips. So, hey man, you know what I'm talking about? Holla at your boy, Angel Dust. But definitely check out my Angel Dust strategy video. And then I've got one more real-time trade video where I show myself taking Angel Dust. And yeah. All right, y'all. Happy trading. Good luck. Next time, yeah, I'm gonna let it ride. I'll be disciplined now that I done kind of dusted my newbie 5K day thing off. I kind of got that under my belt. Then I can be more disciplined and just and wait on the take profit next time. So yeah, man, you're watching me grow. I'm not perfect. I know I should have waited. I just 20K, man. I'm proud of myself. Y'all look at this. Look at this. My TP already got hit 15 minutes after I TP'd, or after I took profit. That's crazy. Yep, boy should have been patient, man. But I do want to just point that out because I want to show that. Hold on, I was on H4 when I did that. But as you can see, where I had my take profits set, that has been hit. It happened in 45 minutes altogether for the most part. I just wanted to show the analysis did play out fully, even though I got out early. But y'all know why. It was because I was excited. It was a first for me. I had to secure that bag. But next time I'll be patient.